Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Radio.Works.World with the lovely, awesome Marina Nani and me, Adrienne Marks, the Me Time Coach. And I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're well. I hope you're starting to enjoy the the spring, the the lighter mornings, the lighter evenings, especially if, like me, you live in the northern hemisphere where we've had sort of long, long nights and short days, which I don't know about you, but makes you feel very like you want to hibernate, you want to hide away. But as soon as spring comes, the evenings are longer. It's like, I don't know, 8:30 or something before it starts getting dark, and the mornings are really light, and it makes me want to jump out of bed and think, oh my god, this is so exciting. What's today going to bring me? And you might hear it in my voice. I've got a bit of a cold this week, so I was telling Marina I've been taking one of my favorite things is manuka honey, which is just the most amazing honey in the world. And I've been having fresh lemon chopped up, and lots of honey and ginger, fresh ginger grated into it with hot water, and it's absolutely delicious. So I'm drinking masses and masses of that, and it is helping the cold quite a bit, certainly helping my throat quite a bit. And manuka honey's got many qualities going for it. But that's part, as for me, that's part of spring. Having honey, being able to see flowers in my garden. There's a beautiful blossom tree, and I looked out yesterday and I saw these blossoms and the sky was blue, and I thought, oh my god, spring is really here now, and it's just so lovely. I just love it. And the thing about spring is that it's hope, isn't it? It's the beginning of stuff. It gives you this energy, this vibrancy to think, anything is possible. There is all sorts of things going on in the world, and you can just think, you know what? Here's my chance. Here's my chance for a new start. It's a new beginning. You can go to a dance class. You can go and sit in the park in the afternoon if the weather's nice, and you can take off your shoes and walk in on the grass, which is so lovely, and just enjoy nature. Enjoy the sunshine. If you live near if you live in a town like I do, a city where there's a river, go down to the river and walk along by the river, and just feel the sunshine on your face, and look at the way people smile in the sunshine. That's always so lovely, and it makes you feel good, and it's good for your heart, it's good for your health too, because when the weather's good, what we tend to do is we tend to eat better, we tend to eat fresher food, and we tend to look after ourselves more. Whereas in the winter we hide away and we wear sort of lots of big clothes, and we sit around and we don't do very much. But as soon as the sun comes out and it's spring, we're out there and we're doing stuff. And Sundays we go to the park and we can fly a kite, or just do something to make your heart sing, that makes you feel good. And if other people don't want to, never mind, do it on your own, because this is all we have, this moment, this time. And if you don't do it, when? That's what you've got to ask yourself. If not now, when? This is the moment. This is what you you've got to do. You've got to be who you can be in this moment, just to be able to live, so that when it does get to winter again, you can say, well, I made use of every single minute in the sunshine, in the spring. Go and explore somewhere that you've never been before. Go and take the car, or go for a walk, or grab hold of some friends and say, let's go for a picnic in the park, and let's go and sit outside. And I was walking along somewhere in the city today, and I saw there was a restaurant, they put tables outside, and I thought, that's really nice. I really like that. We're becoming a cafe society, which of course, Paris and Rome and places in Spain, Madrid, they always had cafe society, and it's taken the UK a long time to sort of catch up with them. But now we have lots of places where you can sit outside, and it's just so lovely to be able to do that, just to get a little bit of sunshine, to make you feel good, because it does make you feel good. It makes you feel that anything is possible. Anything that you want to do is possible, because the sun's shining and because life is great. But you have to appreciate that life is great. You have to be able to literally wake up and smell the coffee, smell the roses, look at the leaves on the trees, and you know, see people and smile at people, and just give out that special feeling that is you, that is inside of you, that you know you can give. And if people around you are saying, "Oh," then just ignore them. Just ignore them and just go and do what you want to do. Because I tell you what, if you keep doing that, they'll want to join in, because people don't like to be left alone. They're like, what, you know, I want what she's having. What is she doing? What is he doing? Why is he doing that? And then
Actually, Adrienne, many times, people from all over the world keep asking me, "What are you on? I want some." But you are so right, Adrienne, because spring is another way of saying let's have a party. You know,
exactly.
I remember that Camus said that autumn is second spring, and each leaf is another flower. And now in South Africa, for example, is autumn. And to all our listeners in South Africa, enjoy your autumn, because autumn is a second spring. And the other thing about spring is that, you know, no matter what, you could throw at people the worst type of stress and distress, and you know, you cannot keep spring away. You cannot keep spring from coming, because this is the time on, as you said, is renewal time. Is everything is a fresh start, fresh love, fresh learning, fresh everything. So if you want to make a decision about who you are and where you want to go and who you want to become, how wonderful this moment is right now. Right now is the time to make your decisions, because it's impossible to be in a bad mood. You know, even if you that hit you, you could go outside, embrace the sunshine, walk in the grass, like Adrienne said, and just sing. And any storm, doesn't matter how bad it is, it will pass. The spring will always come back to you. Embrace spring. Spring is a state of mind. Spring is a way of life. Over to you, Adrienne.
Okay, well, yeah, and the very word spring, as you were saying it, Marina, it made me think of sort of, you know, literally like that David Bowie song, Dancing in the Street. Um,
Yes,
it is, it's springing, it's like, you know, skipping, you know, that I used to love skipping when I was a kid. It was
I still do
awesome.
it.
It's just so much fun, and it gives me so much energy. Skipping down the street, you know, spring, you know, when you think of a spring, it's like boing, boing, you know, a trapeze, a trampoline, sorry, not a trapeze, a trampoline, you know, that's springing, that's springy. Um, and that gives you so much energy. Just thinking about that makes me feel good. So do something like that. You know, if you've got kids, take them out and find somewhere where they've got a trampoline and join them. Now how about that? That's really exciting. If you've got little kids, they love stuff like that. Pretend, you know, pretend that you're a child and have this awesome, amazing sort of innocence and sense of fun and wonderment. If you think about a child who's like 3 years old and who hasn't experienced various things, and they look around and their eyes are so big and they're full of wonder at the amazing things in the world. And the trouble is that we grow up and we sort of, you know, all these responsibilities come into our lives, and we change totally, and we become these people that it's like we've got huge, that's why it's called baggage, huge suitcases behind us, huge bags of stuff that are sort of on our back, and we just dragging along, rather than walking with a spring in our step. We stop being children. We stop being fun,
But
real fun.
what do you think is stopping us? Because really, there's nobody to tell you, oh, don't be a child, or don't skip, or don't go out in a garden, don't embrace the garden of love because it's green and it's limitless and the sky is baby blue. Nobody's telling you that. So what? I don't know. To me, it is a mystery. What makes you choose being indoors and feeling overwhelmed instead of going out and be a child?
I think it's a fear of being ridiculed, of having somebody say, "Oh, you're just so you're being like a child." I think it's also this fear of rejection, that people will say you're being silly and you're being ridiculous. But also, I think it's this thing that, well, I can't do it. I have to be responsible. I have to be grown up.
But you see, Adrienne, because our next episode is about rejection, and I can't wait for that. And we are approaching the end of this episode. But you see, rejection is another way of of facing what is available to you.
Yeah.
It's another way of being present, because whatever rejection you might be dealing with is not in front of you, and whatever rejection is in front of you, when it's in front of you, you are prepared. You can turn it into the biggest opportunity of your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to go into this topic because it's a different episode, and I know you are very fond of it. And I want you to send the key message for today, so you could say goodbye until next time when we are going to help you deal with rejection. Over to you, Adrienne.
Okay, I'm just going to say, get out there, enjoy the sunshine, and even if it's not sunny, just enjoy spring. Walk with a spring in your step. Walk with this, get rid of the stuff on your back and walk like a free person, like a person who embraces life. Embrace life, enjoy your life, because every second counts. And so, till next week, I'm sending lots and lots of love wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, whatever, if you're in South Africa, then enjoy your autumn, and just enjoy life, because life is too short and you've just got to take every moment. Please, please, please. I'm sending you lots of love and talk to you soon. Bye.
From both of us, lots of love. Goodbye.